Borada, welcome to the InstaSim channel. Today I'm making a very special video for you guys. I'm going to be making a very special video because today is a very special day. And today is a very special day on the InstaSim channel. But first, before I get into that, I want to say a big thank you to everybody for getting us to 200 subscribers on the InstaSim channel. It is an incredibly great milestone, and a huge thank you to everybody for the incredible support that you guys have given me over the course of my channel. To be able to celebrate the 200 subscribers milestone is absolutely incredible. I'm hugely grateful for all your support and all that and everything. Secondly, I'd also like to say that we're very close to the 20,000 views on the channel as well. I remember it was back in February 2018 when we got to 10,000 views, and I think we were at 150 subscribers at the time as well. By the time this video is actually going up, we might fluctuate a little bit on the subscriber count because I'm actually recording this at the end of June, and this isn't actually going to go up until the beginning of July. And there's a reason for that, because the day this video goes up, it'll be the 9th of July, which is today for you guys watching on the 9th of July, because today we're celebrating the 4th year anniversary of the first video ever that went up on the InstaSim channel. And I thought we'd celebrate the day because it's been an incredibly long 4 years, it's been an incredibly eventful 4 years, and I would say it's actually been a really good 4 years overall. So I thought we'd do something absolutely great. And what I thought we would do is I'm going to actually be watching some of the old content that I used to make on my channel. Now I know this is a very new format. Nobody's ever attempted it before. So, you know, this is completely new. But I'm going to go straight into it. I'm just going to kind of watch my old content just to see the types of things that I used to do and probably react to it as well to see how things used to be 4 years ago. So I thought to start off with this, reacting to my old videos and stuff, I thought we'd go back straight to where everything started off on the InstaSim channel and watch the first ever video I ever uploaded on the InstaSim channel, on my channel. And it was basically a Euro Truck Simulator 2 video, and I kind of remember this slightly vaguely as well, where it was basically me going through about half the episode, just going through the settings of the game, and then the other, like, not even half the video, but maybe about a quarter of the video, about 2 minutes or 3 minutes or something like that, was basically driving with a bit of settings editing in the middle because, you know, I didn't fully change everything. And then at the end, it was about a 3-minute outro as well, so I kind of remember stuff a little bit vaguely on this. So I thought we'd give it a quick watch just to see how things used to be back in the day. So yeah, let's have a watch, shall we? Oh, the way I'm trying to keep quiet and I'm just breathing into the microphone. I probably still do that to this day, but I can actually edit them out a little bit better nowadays. Yeah, going through the logos. I still go through the logos as well, which is something I've kept, sort of.
Borada, and welcome to the InstaSim channel. Today I am playing Euro Truck Simulator 2. I'm going to make a new profile. You probably saw the other profile. That's my general one, the one I use just for general stuff. I'm going to make a new one and call this one InstaSim, because this is for the InstaSim channel.
Exactly, that's why I called it the InstaSim, because I wanted it for the InstaSim channel. But I haven't actually made Euro Truck Simulator 2 videos in a while. I do it on stream mostly nowadays, because I think it's a lot more fun doing it on live stream as opposed to doing it in a video. So, back in the day, I used to use one of these headsets. Basically, it was like a really bad headset. It was a Logitech one, actually. I liked the headphones. These were a lot more comfortable than those, as I kind of remember them a little bit. But I used the terrible headset, basically, the headset microphone. And basically the audio was just awful. Honestly, the audio was just terrible at the time. The thing is, what I tried doing, I think at the time as well, I was trying to do daily uploads, but my internet was just terrible. It would take me ages to upload videos. And I wanted to wait until fibre optic came, but fibre optic didn't come until like a year later or something like that. So that was always fun, isn't it? But yeah, let's have a look at what I do next. Let's see what happens next.
And I'm going to make my picture that one. That one. Oh, no, not you. Don't like you. That.
Yeah, so I was recording as well on my really bad laptop. My Windows 8 laptop, which I still have, actually. I don't play games on it much anymore because I don't, not a lot of games actually work on it anymore, but it used to lag quite a bit on Euro Truck Simulator 2, which is a bit funny. So yeah, so I'm just going through that.
And my preferred truck design is going to be that, because that's on my other profile.
Okay, as if people would actually care about that, though. Like, people would probably not care.
InstaSim transport. Welcome to Euro Truck Simulator 2. And last you have the chance to experience a dream job, driving a truck. It's not my dream job, but there we go.
It's not my dream job. It's not my dream job to drive a truck, but I'm driving a truck simulator anyway. And the way that I say that is fantastic. I remember people actually commented on that, basically, when I was in school. People commented on that saying, oh, I like the fact that you said in your Euro Truck Simulator 2 video that your dream job isn't to drive a truck, and the way that you just say that was brilliant. Just the way that's the pinnacle of my
company is now open for business, but sadly you lack the money to buy a truck. For now, you'll have to work for other companies as a driver for hire. Your task is to safely deliver loads of apples to Eurogoods dock in Cardiff. Your employer has provided you with a vehicle and will cover all expenses. Don't let anyone down and arrive on time. Go to some of the options here.
Oh, the time that I go through the options for the next, what is it?
Okay,
like, I think it's like for the next 3 minutes I go through this.
I always go to controls, not keyboard. You need to go to keyboard. Okay, throttle is fine. Shift up, shift down. Shift to neutral, don't need it. Start and stop the engine. I'm going to use the down button because that's what I use on my other one. I'm not going to use a parking brake. We're going to keep that as a space for now. I might change it later. Exhaust brake not needed.
So I basically just go through all these. I'm like, oh, this thing, I don't need it. I'm just gonna skip it. I don't need this thing. I don't need this thing. It just basically prolongs the episode at the end of it. I should have just basically cut this bit out and then sort of driven. Really, I don't know. I kind of go through a lot of drivel in these videos. I didn't used to like cut things out. I didn't used to edit things properly back in the day, so it was a bit like, that's just how it was. I'm gonna skip past the control bit because it's basically just me going, this thing, I don't need it. This thing, I don't need it. This, ooh, I do need it. I'll set it to this thing. And I basically just set the controls to what my other profile was, that not that anybody would really care. But the driving bit actually starts at around about 6:48 here, so we'll skip over to that bit.
And we should be good to go. Yeah, I'm already 6 minutes into the video.
We're already 6 minutes. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We're 6 minutes in. We haven't even started driving.
If it does go 10 minutes, I'll just edit it in. As 2 gears of reversing, which is kind of weird.
We use a mixture of imperial
my rearview mirror, the one on the screen that you guys can see, and I can see it as well.
The rearview mirror, which you guys can see, and pause. I can see it too. Perfectly fine. We can all see the rearview mirror in the screen, which is perfectly fine. We can all see it. That's always good.
I've not yet bought a license.
Oh, I'm telling people of my...
a key generator.
I'm telling people of my...
I don't have the money to buy a license yet, but I will buy a license.
I will buy a license, and eventually I just don't. I just give up with Bandicam altogether. Oh my god, why did I say that in the video? I'm like telling people of my actions that I'm using a key generator. Well, I mean, I said that in this video as well, but whatever. I'm telling people I'm using a key generator. I don't have a license, but I'm going to see if I can record past 10 minutes anyway. Oh, that sounds like sirens blaring everywhere, but you know, whatever.
One day, when I can.
When I can.
I hope the audio comes out well. There we go. Okay, T, I don't have a button on the controller. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please press that like button. And if you really enjoy my content, don't forget to subscribe, because it will help me out a lot. And you guys get videos like this every time as well. I try to record I try to upload daily if possible. It's probably not going to be possible right now though.
Yeah, that didn't really materialise at all. I tried daily for a while, and then I just stopped doing daily because my internet didn't allow for it, and then work commitments happen and stuff like that. I'm now trying to upload weekly. I've been doing that for a while now. I've been trying one video a week for a while just because I also had a lot of issues afterwards, and then stuff like that. And stuff happened, and you know, just stuff.
But it may be possible one day. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and as always, I will definitely see you all in the next video. But until then, goodbye.
That's it, everybody. That's my first ever video on the InstaSim channel. And I edited it, I think I edited it in like Windows Movie Maker or something. Which is why it was like so badly edited as well. It was so badly edited, especially the outro. Nowadays, actually do stuff with the outro. I mean, sort of do stuff with the outro. I used to put video overlays in the outro, but I stopped doing that because it kind of got a bit annoying. Nowadays I don't really put video stuff in there, but whatever. So yeah, the first ever video on my channel, which the outro in it was a bit confusing to start off with because I didn't really have an outro, and the actual end screen itself, the transition was okay, I'd say. And then just sort of the scrolling credits, which is what I used to do. Technically, I could still have been editing nowadays with my current outro on my end screen. I could essentially be editing them in Movie Maker, but then I do like doing certain overlays occasionally as well, which is too advanced for Movie Maker. Plus, Movie Maker doesn't exist anymore, which is a bit of a shame, really, because it was actually what got me first into doing YouTube and video editing and stuff like that. So it's a bit of a shame that they don't support Movie Maker anymore, but I kind of saw it coming, because obviously it's not very advanced. It's very, very basic. It's very, very... It's easy to use, though. That's the thing. That was the thing about Movie Maker, was it? It was very, very easy to use. But that was my first ever video, the Euro Truck Simulator 2. But next, let's have a look what's next. So as with everybody who ever made a YouTube channel ever, you're gonna have Minecraft videos on there if you're a gaming channel. And I actually did used to make quite a few Minecraft videos. I still make a few Minecraft videos nowadays. I mean, I've stopped doing the Wreck-It Co a little bit now, because I think it kind of started getting a bit strange to make it, particularly with the sense that not everybody was available at the same time, so it was a little bit difficult to kind of organise it as well. But this was the first ever Minecraft video I had on my channel, which was actually the second ever video on my channel. So this was uploaded the day after the Euro Truck Simulator 2 video. And it was basically on the Lost Potato, which was an adventure map on Minecraft. And I actually wouldn't mind going back to playing this at some point. I wouldn't actually mind playing it with someone eventually, just to try and see how it goes again. This one was called No Pig and Salty Tea, and I actually had a quick look over something, and essentially what happened in this video, and I'll actually show you guys what happened. But something funny quite happened. I don't remember what the Salty Tea reference is, though, but I do remember what the No Pig reference was. And I made this with a friend of mine called Ivan, who was a school friend of mine. And we recorded it, and we did it was quite a bit of fun, but because I'd watched a lot of The Lost Potato before, I already knew a lot of the story. Nowadays, I actually forgot the story, so now would probably be a good time to probably go back to it. I might see if I can get a friend to help out with that or something, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see what I can do. But yeah, let's watch the video! Oh, hold on.
Borada, and welcome to the InstaSim channel. Today I am playing The Lost Potato, which is a Minecraft adventure map. It's been out for quite a long time, however, we've only had time to play it now.
Yeah, we are
playing multiplayer. Hooray. And this is John Jelly 98 in Minecraft. He is a good friend of mine in school. His YouTube channel is Black Tempest. He's also a featured channel on my channel if you guys want to check him out. Okay.
You should also mention to people that I'm a noob at Minecraft and keep pressing inventory when I'm trying to move to the side.
Alright. Anyway, keep inventories on, so
I like how I put the I there, Minecraft noob, sub to BTYT.
Right, let's start the adventure
that's
map.
fantastic.
Right, then, we're at a house. So, and the axe broke.
Axe is gone.
Axe is gone. Hey, keep the other fence. You may need it. Well, there's supposed to be a pig here, but I don't know where it is.
Oh gosh, there's supposed to be a pig. So what happened here was, I don't remember what happened. I think we put either we put spawn animals off on the server, or we had done something and it caused the pig to not spawn when the map came up. I think it was spawn animals. We turned it to false. So what happened then was basically the pig got missing because we loaded the map with spawn animals set to false. So what we had to do at the end of this episode, we just pretended that we had the pig, and after we finished the episode, we had to kind of reload it, play it again, play the bits we've already played, go to where we finished the episode, and then start recording again and make sure we had the pig. So that was something quite funny that we had to do, which was really, really strange. But it was a bit of a weird thing that happened, but it was really funny at the time. It was hilarious, honestly. The pinnacle of my comedy career, that was. I'm saying that for everything.
There's a lever here, might be. We need to do the lever something.
Yeah. I think I saw a
So we
door
were
the
always
way up
stuck
here.
thinking about what the hell was
Yeah,
going
there was
on.
like a iron door.
I'm gonna
always
take
looking
this
as
with
to
me.
what the
I
hell was
can't. I
going
don't
on
know
with
why the
this
pig is
pig.
spawned here, but I did spawn animals to true.
Yeah, but
It doesn't matter about-
I think what we did was we actually loaded the server initially with spawn animals set to false, and then because we already loaded the map, when we loaded the map again, it was already set to false on the map, and then trying to set it back, it meant that the animals didn't spawn.
Cross it now. Gameplay hint. Before you jump down in the hole, push the pig down first, but we don't have the pig.
We don't have
There
the
we go.
pig. Everything
do,
that
right.
requires the pig, we don't have the pig. Okay, we don't have the pig, so we can't push the pig down because we don't have it. And I think I actually tried once to not push down the pig and actually just go down with first before the pig. And it took forever for you to try and get the pig down.
Right,
honestly.
Eke.
Gonna hear a real interesting story about what happened yesterday.
What?
We went to this restaurant, and my brother asked for a cup of tea, but
Yeah.
they didn't have any sugar.
Oh dear.
Oh, now I know what the salty now I know what the salty tea reference is. Ah, this is brilliant. Honestly, this is probably the best thing about this entire video. It was just a pretty funny story, this.
So my brother turns around and goes, "Oh, some people use salt in their tea anyway." So he put a sachet of salt in his tea. It was so funny.
Oh dear. That probably wouldn't end up well. That actually went on video as well.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
And we went
yeah.
we went to another place as well, a takeaway place, and we got a can of Pepsi from my dad. He put it on the tray on the back of the seat, and the car's moving, so the can tips all over him, so it looks like he pissed his pants.
Oh dear.
no.
Guess what he does?
What?
Few minutes after it tips, he puts it in exactly the same place, and the same thing happens again.
Why? Really? Wow. Why?
Yes.
Wow.
I don't know.
I
It's
remember
funny,
these stories
Right,
now,
let's
and it was
try to
just,
see what's
oh
this
my
week first.
god.
Spiders. The spiders watch. Follow me on Twitter and Twitch.
though. And feel free to.
And feel free to subscribe to Black Tempest as well and other featured channels.
And add me on Steam as well.
Yeah.
It's the same name as mine.
Add him on Steam.
Yeah. And I will see you all in the next video. But until then, goodbye.
Oh, a different transition. Oh, yes, we had a different transition. So I did I think I may have done different transitions every time then, I don't really know. But it's the same outro again, and I like how the fact that I didn't actually add his icon into the ending credits there either. So yeah. They already given up. I think I've already given up with this thing anyway, so it's kind of, yeah. Yeah, I don't use this outro music anymore. I use something different nowadays. I have used a selection of different types of outro music. So yeah, that was interesting as well. So just looking back at the first ever Minecraft video that I made. So yeah, that was quite interesting. With like losing the pig and then we had to kind of go back and then do all the stuff again and start again. But we did that off camera and then we started on camera. So yeah, let's go on to the next video, which I've got here. So the next video here is actually a game review I did of a game called Forget Me, which is kind of like an 8-bit sort of 2D game. And this is actually the first ever video I made with this microphone. So this was the first time I had ever had this microphone. I think it was like August in 2015. Because I remember in the summer I went to buy this microphone. And I've had this microphone out now for quite a while. And I really, really like it. And I think it does pretty good quality given what it is. It was only about 30 quid at Maplin's, I think it was, so it wasn't too bad. I really like this microphone, although I do want to try and get a better microphone at some point. It's just obviously I need to get the funds to get one. So this is actually the first ever video I made with this new microphone which I got, so it's pretty good. Oh. There we go. Come on.
Borada and welcome to the InstaSim channel. Today I'm playing this game called Forget Me. I was requested by someone on the Freedom Forums, cannot remember his name. I will put it down in the description, his YouTube channel. Unfortunately I cannot put a download of this game in the description because it says in the readme of it
Yeah, so it says in the readme of it, I'm not allowed to put a download link in the description. Though I could have just said, like, I didn't necessarily have to say that in the video either, but whatever. So yeah, this was the first video I ever made with this microphone, and it was actually, I really liked the better quality of it. Again, because I was using Bandicam and stuff like that, it was a bit of a hit and miss in the sense of, I didn't really know how to edit the audio properly, so it was a bit of an awkward thing for me at the time. So yeah, let's see how this went.
I'm not allowed to. This game was made on Unity. I believe it's 8-bit. I'm not that keen on 8-bit games, I'm afraid. Except on the fancy looking tile.
Personally, I'm not a huge fan of 8-bit games like this. Like, I don't mind the old ones, like things like Super Mario and stuff like that. I don't mind them, 8-bit. But I wasn't so keen on... I don't know what it was, but I think I just wasn't very keen on newer 8-bit games, because I wasn't really all that keen on them. That's the only reason, really, why I don't really like Undertale all that much. And I'm probably sure that Undertale probably does have a fantastic story and stuff like that, but I'm not so keen on the 8-bit style of games nowadays, just because a lot of them, I don't really like them all that much. I don't mind the older ones, the older generation 8-bit stuff, but the newer ones are a little bit a hit and miss when it comes to my preferences, really. And preferably, I just prefer the 3D stuff. But I remember when 8-bit kind of came back a little bit. I think it was kind of like around the time of 2012, 2013 type time, and I think that was when 8-bit started coming back a lot, and I kind of got a bit annoyed by it, because all the good games that I heard about, they were all 8-bit, and I was a bit like, why does it have to be 8-bit? And I just didn't want to play them. So I tried finding some 3D ones, and it wasn't really all that easy sometimes. But then eventually I managed to find a lot of them, and then it came back. So that was always the good thing. The 3D games finally came back and become the norm, really, about all the videos and stuff. And that's where I kind of came about then, which was really good.
Oh, this is a pretty good game, actually. Is that another one? Yeah, good.
Yeah, I quite liked the game in like the general idea of the game. I quite liked. I just wasn't too keen on the 8-bit. Oh,
the graphics are on fantastic, by the way.
Yeah, like people would care. Like, I just kind of stopped there because I got killed. So I'm gonna stop that there, because I don't think there's that much really more interesting about it, really, about the actual video itself. Oh wait, the outro. There we go. I just saw the outro there. What's this? Let's have a look at the outro.
Perfect. So, thank you so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you all in the next video. But until then, goodbye.
The different outro. Yay! Yeah, so, again, something that I used to do, and I don't do this anymore for obvious reasons. So obviously I had my Facebook and Twitter and Twitch. Now obviously I have that in a sort of a better outro style than I used to do. And what I used to do was I used to put a video overlay of my video, and then I also put another video overlay of someone else's video, like if I was trying to get people to go to other people's videos and stuff. And I stopped doing that because it kind of became a pain of having to get the video, trying to get the video of someone else. So I stopped doing that as well. And obviously there's a lot of copyright issues surrounding that as well. So I thought, nah, I'm not going to do that anymore. The previous video kind of carried on for a while though, until I started saying no more overlaid video, because there's no point with it really. Especially with the new end screen features that they introduced into YouTube, the new end screen features they added. I wanted to utilize that better, so I did that. I used that instead, and I made a separate overlay, which I made myself. But yeah, let's go on to the next video. There's one more video I want to show you guys in this video, and we're going to go to see it now, because it's quite an interesting one, actually. It's the first ever face reveal I ever made on the InstaSim channel. So let's have a look at what that one was. So the next video I want to show you guys is what I did as my 30 subscriber special, because what I actually did for this was I did a face reveal, and that was actually kind of my idea of what I wanted to do for 30 subscribers. Anyway, at this time I was kind of getting about 10 subscribers a month. I got 10, 20, 30, and then it kind of slowed down a bit after that. I think after about 30 or 40 it kind of slowed down a bit, which was a bit of a shame really. But eventually I managed to I got to 30 subscribers quite quickly when I started doing content, which was really good. Now, I was going to make a face reveal in an actual video by itself, but it got really long at the time, and I kind of remember it, actually. I kind of remember what I tried doing. It got really long, and I got really annoyed by it, and I was just like, forget it. I'm not going to do it as a separate video. I'm just going to record a small section, and I'm going to put it inside of another video. So what I decided to do was I did like a 1 minute or 2 minutes something, and I put it in front of Ratchet & Clank 1. So I thought, you know what, it's a start of a series, I'll do this as a 30 subscriber special. It wasn't actually the first time that I showed my face in a video. I actually did a live stream at 10 subscribers, which was the first ever live stream I ever made. I did have my face in that, but I did my official face reveal at 30 subscribers. So let's have a look at what happened, shall we?
Borada, and welcome to the InstaSim channel. Now, when I originally recorded the face reveal video, it was very long and kind of stupid, really. But what I decided to do instead was actually just put this in front of the blank video, which follows this now. So, thank you all so much for all these subscribers. I'm really grateful for it. And
I seem to be very nervous for some reason. When I started making face cam content, when I was actually doing the content with face cams in it, it was a bit like, it's okay, it's not too bad. But when I actually do vlogs and stuff, for some reason I just can't, and I don't know what it is about it really. It's something to do with whenever I'm recording I'm seeing my face, I think. I don't know what it is, I just don't like it. I don't know what it is. Nowadays I'm a little bit less like that. I'm more like a bit more relaxed about it, but that's just because I've had a little bit more practice at doing it, and I'm a bit more comfortable in doing it as well. Obviously I've been showing my face around YouTube quite often, quite a lot more than I used to. So yeah, so in a sense it was a bit like, oh my god, why am I so nervous? I was like this, and I was like, So yeah, and if you look at how I look like now, compared to how I looked like 4 years ago, I've aged. I feel like I've aged too much. This didn't exist before, and it's weird. This sort of existed, but this didn't. So I've grown this, but this took like a year to grow. This started growing from like November time. I've shaved it off a couple of times as well. Oh my god, but that... why did I put myself through this? I don't even know anymore. It's just like, oh my god, why? Look at that face compared to this face.
Video which follows
Put a comment down below which face is more beautiful.
Whatever else, I have got a few plans to do, and I might make them like a type of vlog things. So
I'm so quiet as well. I don't know what it is.
Please enjoy those videos when they're made. But also thank you so much for 30 subscribers, and please enjoy this Ratchet & Clank video which follows. And if you do enjoy the video, do not forget to press that like button. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, I will see you all in the next
I'll do my outro right at the
video.
beginning of the video. And then the transition. Oh, this is the transition. I'm going through the logos because it's the start of a new series. Obviously. But I think this was the time when I kind of grasped the multi-channel recording aspect of stuff. Oh no, wait, I think this was actually an OBS, the OBS Classic though. So it was a very limited OBS, so it's not like it used to be. Or not like what it is now. And essentially, I had to kind of change audio stuff in the editor of OBS itself. I didn't do multi-channel audio recording until OBS Studio came out. I think OBS Studio is when multi-channel audio recording got released into OBS, and that's when I started using that to record PS2 content, which was a lot better, in my opinion, with multi-channel audio recording. But this doesn't actually have a face cam on it, but it does have commentary. Let's watch it.
Borada, welcome to the InstaSim channel.
Oh, that cough which happened in the video. Oh my goodness, I would have edited that out these days. These days, if I had that cough in the video, I just edited it out. But yeah, like, just the way that I've changed my editing techniques. Nowadays, I try and get rid of as much of the ums, ers, and coughs and stuff out of my videos. Anything that prolongs the episode, or anything that seems like a mistake, I just edit it out. Nowadays, obviously, I do very basic editing even now. I just cut things out. I'm trying to get into doing more advanced techniques as well. But, like, back then, it was sort of like, I didn't even crop out the game. I didn't even crop the game properly, so the freaking thing's letterboxed. And nowadays, that would actually make my blood boil. Like, that makes my blood boil that I used to have letterboxed stuff. Nowadays, I try and fill the screen as much as I possibly can.
Today I am playing Ratchet & Clank 1 on the PlayStation 2. Now, I did try recording this before on my channel, but it
just the way the audio goes up and down as well.
So I'm gonna record it again.
Yeah. So this is what happened when I was actually recording the Ratchet & Clank 1. So I had to record the entire series twice. This is something that not a lot of people knew about, actually, because what happened was I recorded the entire series without uploading it at all. I don't remember if I did it for this channel or if I did it for a different channel. I recorded the entire series from start to end, and I did everything perfectly fine. But the commentary on it was very, very boring, and I found it to be very, very boring. It probably was still boring now, but essentially the commentary was just awful. Because I think there were a lot of prolonged periods where there was either no audio or no commentary or something like that, and stuff happened. So, in a sense, I just had to scrap the entire series and start all over again from fresh. So everything I did in the series was stuff I'd already done, like not long before. So that's something quite interesting to know about this series. Is this series was originally recorded once, I then scrapped it all, and I recorded it again. And I think it got about 25 videos the first time around. I think the second time around got to about 30 episodes, I think. I don't remember exactly. But yeah.
No, I actually did try recording this again earlier, but I had to do something, so...
Yeah, I had to do something. I don't know, I don't remember what I had to do.
I'm trying to record this.
The third time. The third time I tried to record this episode. The third time I tried recording this. Nowadays it takes me ages. My hashtag InstaRebrand video, that took me 11 takes to get it right. That took me 11 takes over a course of 2 days. This video has taken me 2 takes at the moment, and I'm trying a different way of recording it even then. So, I actually tried recording this not too long ago. I think I tried recording it a day before. And then I just scrapped it because it was kind of like, I don't like it. And so I'm trying again. I'm going to see what happens. Oh god, this is... Ugh. Right, let's have a look at more of this actual video to see what was going on as well.
I will see you in the game.
I'll see you in the game. Not that I'm actually going to see you all at all, but I will see you in the game. Or you'll hear me in the game, at least. Right, we're going to skip these cutscenes because there's no real point in watching them.
Right then, so that was the I cannot even English.
I cannot even English! I can't English nowadays. Bedtime cisnegi or Google. But you know, that's just how it goes. That went a bit extreme there. I think I went a bit to the extreme at that point. So just ignore me in all senses and just let's carry on watching. I think I went a bit extreme there. But yeah, I can't English.
Bro.
I can't English, bro. I even said bro. It was like, oh no, why? You can't say that anymore. Like, it's not trendy to say that anymore, I suppose, but it's not. I think like when I was back in 2015, I was a bit like this cringy teenager type of person, and everything was trendy at the time. Like you had these things that were trendy. I can't even English, bruh. But you know, that's just how things go. I'm not very good at speaking nowadays, I suppose. Well, I probably am. I don't know. It's up to you guys. Do you guys think I can speak very well? Do you think I can speak English very well, or do you think I mutter too much sometimes? Tell me down in the comments below if you think I can English.
A good thing about this game, so there's like stages of the boss battles. The first one is quite easy. The second one is a bit more difficult than the first, and then it goes more difficult as you progress. That's what I like about this game. What I don't like about this game is there's only 4 boss battles.
Yeah, there's a lot more in the second
3,
one.
Because the first one doesn't really count as a boss battle.
Yeah, the first one's not really.
Complete it all with your wrench only.
You could technically do all the boss battles apart from one in this game with the wrench as well. So, you know, that's something else, I suppose.
It's quite easy. However, there's only 4 boss battles, which I would have liked more in this game.
Yeah.
But there's
a severe lack of boss battles, but then it does kind of give you the basis of the game in a sense. It kind of gives you the breakdown of the game in the sense of this. But kind of was looking back. I used to babble quite a lot when I was doing the content. I probably still do it to this day, but, you know, it's just something that I do. But I didn't used to edit a lot, which is the thing. That's the thing when it came to my content. I didn't used to edit a lot because I didn't know how to, and I was I found it quite difficult to do sometimes. Nowadays, I edit quite a lot more, so if I were to do this skill points thing nowadays, I would definitely be doing it in post. So I would have done it in the editing, but I wouldn't really know how I would do it in editing because I would have said, oh, I've just learned a skill point, I'll just edit it in post. With the boss battle thing, I think I may have done it a few times in Ratchet & Clank 2, but I haven't really done it in a while because I don't think I have it on OBS anymore. Which is a bit of a shame, really, but it's okay. It's not too bad. But yeah, so that's kind of my content, or how my content used to be. So I like looking back at my old stuff because it kind of gives me, this is what the groundbreaking stuff was on my channel. This is what gave me my content in the first place, you know? This is what started off the InstaSim brand. Okay, I've now gotten a lot better in the sense of I do put a lot more effort into video editing. My audio editing skills have certainly improved in the sense that now I do multi-channel audio recording, so I can edit the microphone audio separate to the desktop audio and stuff like that. I'm a lot more confident in making vlogs and stuff. I mostly do it in front of a camcorder now instead of doing it in front of my webcam. Okay, I do sometimes in front of my webcam. If there's something wrong with my camcorder, or if I just don't want to do it through my camcorder or something like that. But a lot of the time, I do see a lot of the improvements that I've made over the years, and it's a very nice reflection of my YouTube channel. Now, that's not everything that I've ever made on YouTube, obviously. There is a lot more on the InstaSim channel. I might make more videos about them, but I don't want this video to go too long. But what I do want to show is what the life was like before the InstaSim channel. There was indeed a life of my life. There was some stuff that I used to do before I actually started the InstaSim channel. And I want to show you guys some of the stuff that I used to make before I started this channel. So what was that, you ask? What channel was that, eh? Let's have a look.